This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Arizona Cardinals and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Tampa. Now this kick, I think I might have been able to kick that one. Not good at all. It's out of bounds. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
From the gun, it's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 4 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 12.
3rd and long for him here. Finds Benson on the check down. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Completed over the middle. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
180! Regular. What's up?
Mayfield comes out throwing. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the first. Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. First down, here's Baker. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Working quickly here.
Kings! Real. What's up?
1st and goal, here's Irving. He'll make his way through for a pick of a 4.
Let's go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, alert 33. Up.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. Catch made. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Pistol. 220. What's up?
They're headed up the middle. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the first quarter. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Set. 180. What's that? Kings. What's that?
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers get the game's first points here in the second. Baker Mayfield a touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, but if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point
180.
conversion.
What's that?
Mayfield's going to look to throw this. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
Cardinals nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Now, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
3rd down, they need 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Cardinals first down.
Straight ahead, it's Connor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
As a man, that's Greg Dortch. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals tie and can take the lead here in the second. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Ryland tacks on the extra point, and they'll take the lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, here comes Sean Tucker. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Scott.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That one goes goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. They've got first down here from the 36. Right back to Irving now. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
This is Irving on second. He cuts it right sideline. There's room to run. And he's out of bounds. But what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Buying some time right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Here's the give to Irving. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down. Here's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. Yeah, he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after the play.
Irving on the counter. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
So up comes Mayfield and his offense. They're going for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. 2 touchdowns, gone for 2 both times now. Seems like they're content just kind of leaving the kicker on the sideline and staying aggressive after each touchdown.
You know what it reminds me of, Kate? And you call a lot of basketball as well. The college basketball game, it's all analytics. It's all threes or dunks. Right? The 2-point jump shot, it is gone. And this team right now is just going for the jugular, saying, nah, I don't need to kick a 1-pointer. Let me just try that thing from extra deep, that 3-point land. And 50%, well, that's just as good as 2 for 2 with the kicker.
He'll take this at the 10. And he's marked down after the dive. They're in a great spot as they take possession. First down now, ball at the 33. Murray looking to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Murray here on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Took off with it again. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
3rd and 2. Murray. He's got McBride complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So now it's Chad Ryland's turn to attempt this Cardinals field goal. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. The kick by Ryland is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Tucker now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. It's his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Tucker now on the return. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. You're going to start the half with a give to Irving. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's second down. Offense in a hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Mayfield. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's got a bunch here out past the 25 before somebody gets to him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bucs have the first.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Mayfield sucks it, starts running. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down. Just so the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Kings! Hey, alert 33! Stop!
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Real. Hey, alert! Regular! Hurry! Point it right. Watch out!
First down throw here, Mayfield. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing again is Baker. Headed out right. Now he takes it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get an even 10 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. He's got it inside the 25. And they take him down just as he... How about 20 play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. Pistol, pistol, pistol.
Irving here from the gun.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Mayfield now from the gun. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2, and now their 2nd conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Dave. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Pressure coming. It's Murray. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up. Kyler throwing here. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Cardinals, 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Connects with Harrison again. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9.
Another throw coming from Murray. This one quickly to Harrison. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Back to the air, Murray. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing.
17 yards. 1st down, Cardinals.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Again, it's Murray to throw. Has it in close. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals now within 1 score in the 4th. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals. Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That wasn't going going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
180. Alert, 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 alert. Stop.
Irving on the inside give. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offensive line fast. First down, here's Baker.